So what's this thing you got about double standards in women's sport?
Oh, you want to look at that one? Sure. Did you get a chance to look at it?
I'm looking at it now. Is this about like, the women's basketball and stuff like that?
Some of that's in there.
Yeah.
What it's really about is Danielle Brandon from CrossFit.
Oh, yes.
She
yes.
and they're comparing her to Josh Bridges, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they used a basketball moment too, but it's really like this. And I was interested to get your opinion on this because you're an NCAA athlete, and like, so let's take Danielle Brandon. She's losing a portion of a competition, and some would say throws a fit. Like she's not happy with her performance. So I don't know the specifics, but like slams her jump rope down. You're like, ooh, bad sport. But Josh Bridges, on the other hand, is doing this workout. He's redoing one that he already messed up, and he doesn't do well, and he slams his jump rope down. They're like, wow, look at his competitiveness. And it's like, what is that double standard? And do you see it? I mean, I imagine you see it in the realm of politics too. Like, is it real?
So I give you an example that just happened like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it has to do with both. So I'm in the lobby. I'm like talking to the constituent or whatever like that, and a colleague of mine walks by, and he like kind of bumps into me, not on purpose. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, that's okay. And he's like, oh, it's okay. He grabs my arm. He's like, damn, Heather, you're trying to show us all up. He's like grabbing me, and I'm like, what?
Stop touching me, bro.
I'm not like a thing to grab.
You're about to get your first karate lesson. It's free.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And there's just a lot of I've been approached a lot of times about like my fitness and things like that.
Yeah.
And I think they're trying to like flatter me, I guess. But it comes off kind of like
very salesy.
Very salesy.
Yeah, I
and
don't
like
like
they're
it.
trying to like put me down or something, like
that's what salesmen do
to make them feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it's not gonna happen. So like go do something.
Yeah, I don't care what you think.
But I've had that happen before, for sure.
So it is real.
As a woman, I can tell you.
I didn't think it wasn't real. I've seen it too.
Yeah.
It's just kind of silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a silly thing. That's interesting that someone would feel okay to like touch you, which is weird.
Right.
And I'm a person. This is me. Like seeing eye to eye with Howie Mandel too. Like I don't like to be touched by strangers. Sure. Like it really gives me the willies.
Like this guy doesn't talk to me, let alone
a complete stranger
grabbing me.
Yeah, they're fucking strangers.
And then you're saying something else. Like I don't know. I'm like, it just didn't sit right with me. I'm like, people in the lobby were offended. They're like, what the fuck? Like, why is he grabbing you?
Yeah, he shouldn't be doing that. Yeah.
I have other things said to me, not like, but a lot about my physical attributes, like in being athletic and doing karate.
Is there a problem?
I'm like, yeah, oh, you're a martial